If you've ever found yourself trapped in a relationship that made you question your sanity, if you've ever apologized for things you didn't do, tiptoed around someone's moods, or felt like no matter what you did, it was never enough, I want you to know you're not crazy. You've just been conditioned to doubt yourself. I know this because I've lived it. For years, I was in a relationship that slowly stripped away who I was. It didn't happen all at once. It happened in tiny moments. The criticism disguised as help, the silent treatment that felt like punishment, the charm that always returned just long enough to make me stay, the guilt trips if that didn't work. I remember thinking, maybe if I tried harder, maybe if I just did better. But the truth was, nothing I did would have ever been enough because the problem was never me. Leaving wasn't easy. In fact, it was one of the hardest things I've ever done. I didn't have support. I didn't have clarity. I just had a deep knowing that I couldn't keep surviving like that. And I wanted to protect my children. But even after I left, the abuse didn't stop. He would show up at my house, cut my phone lines, spat on me, push me around. He would call my house and leave vulgar messages until my answering machine was full. He called me filthy names every time he saw me. He tried to break me all over again. The system didn't protect me. My doctor dismissed me. When I told him what was going on at home, he said, well, he's always been nice to me. My church looked the other way. I was alone, scared, and still being punished for leaving. That's when I realized escaping isn't the same as healing. The trauma doesn't end just because the relationship does. The abuse, the echoes of it live in your body, your thoughts, your nervous system. That's why this course was born. That's why I built it, to give survivors the tools, the strength, and support I never had when I needed them the most. Breaking the Chains is a 6-module healing course designed to help you move from survival mode into real, sustainable freedom. Each module includes short, powerful lessons, and underneath every video, you'll find a printable reflection page that will turn what you learn into real change. By the end, you won't just understand what happened to you, you'll have the tools to stop the cycle for good. You'll learn how to recognize manipulation and emotional abuse before it takes root, how to rebuild your self-trust and stop second-guessing your reality, how to plan your exit safely, emotionally, mentally, and practically, and how to finally start rebuilding, not from brokenness, but from strength. Every lesson is built from lived experience and trauma-informed healing tools. This isn't theory, it's truth. Real steps that help me rebuild my life, and the same steps I now walk my clients through every day. When you finish this course, you'll have more than information. You'll have a book of your own healing. Each printable becomes a page in the story of your freedom. And one day, you'll look back and realize you didn't just survive, you rewrote your story. You don't have to keep living in confusion, fear, or self-doubt. You can break the chains and build something beautiful on the other side of it. If you're ready to start, I'll be right here to walk with you, one small step at a time, because your healing is possible and your freedom is waiting.